Welcome to Shrestha Tech. In this video, we are going to learn how to add two 8-bit hexadecimal numbers in 8085 microprocessor. Here, we will go through three different methods. Let's start with first method. In this method, we will load two data directly into register and accumulator. To start the program, we will press reset and then exam memory and the starting memory location. Let's start with 8000. Next, we can load the first data into any of the 6 registers B, C, D, E, H or L. I will store my first data into register B. For this, the mnemix is MVI B and the code is 06. So 06. Next, and then load the data into the memory location 8001. Let's load first data is 05. Next, let's load another data into the accumulator. The mnemix is MVI A and the code is 3E. So 3E. Next, and then load the second data into the memory location 8003. Let's take second data as 08. Next, now to add these two data, we have the mnemix add B, which adds the data in the register P with accumulator and store it in accumulator. And the code is 80, that is 80. Next, now we have to store the result into some specific memory location. Let's take the memory location 800A. For this, the mnemix is STA and the code is 32, that is 32. Next, and the memory location, here we will input least significant bit first and then most significant bit, that is 0A. Next, 80 for the memory location 800A. Let's end this program by writing RTS5 which have a code EF. Next, now let's execute this program by pressing reset. Go starting memory location, that is 8000. Execute. This is successfully executed. Now let's check the result, which is stored in location 800A. For this, reset exam memory 800A. Next, the answer is D. The result in decimal for adding 5 and 8 is 13, and the result in hexadecimal is D. This is how we can add simply two different 2 8-bit hexadecimal numbers. Let's move on to the next method. In this method, we will load first data into the accumulator directly and then add it with second data directly. For this, let's write the program. Reset exam memory. Let's start with 8000. Next, to store the first data into the accumulator, we have the code Menomix MBIA, and the code is 3E. Next, let's load the data. Let's load the same data 05. Next, and we will add this. We'll add this data into the second data. That is 08. For this, we have the Menomix ADI, and the code is C6. That is C6. Next, and the second data is 08. Next, let's by doing this, the data in the accumulator and second data is added and they store in accumulator. Let's store this result in the memory location 800A. For this, we have the Menomix XDA and the code is 32. Next, memory location LSB first, that is 0A. Next, 80. Next, now let's end this program by writing the Menomix RST5, that is code EF. Next, let's execute this program. Reset go starting memory location 800 and then execute. This is successfully executed. Let's check the result. Exam memory set exam memory 800A. Next, the answer is D, which is again the correct. This is the second method. Now let's move into the third method. In this method, we'll store our data into different memory location and the resultant is stored in another location. In this method, we will load the first data into accumulator and then move it into any of the registers, and then load the first data into and then load the second data into the accumulator and add it with the data in the register. I will use the register B here, so let's start it. Reset examine memory. Let's first store the first data into the memory location F000. Next, our first data is 05. Next, the second data is 08. Next, I would like to store my result in the memory location 8002, so I will clear it by inputting 00. Next, our program starts with the memory location 8003. So we will load the first data into accumulator. We have the Menomix LDA and the code 3A. Next, the memory location from which I will move the data into the accumulator. LSB first, that is 00. Next, 80. Here I have copied the data from the memory location 8000 to accumulator. Next, now I will move this data in accumulator to the register B. For this, I have the Menomix MOV B, A, and the code is 47. Next, I have copied the data from accumulator to register B. Now we will load the second data into accumulator. For this, we have the Menomix LDA and the code is 3A. Next, the memory location LSB first, that is 01. Next, MSB 80. By doing this, I'm copying the second data into the accumulator. Now I will add this data data by using the mnemix addb. It will add the data in register B and accumulator and store the data resulting data into the accumulator. For this I have to code 80. Next, now the result is in accumulator. I have to store this result in the memory location 8002. For this I have the mnemix STA and the code is 32. Next, the memory location LSB first, that is 02. Next 80. Next, let's in this program by writing EF. Next, let's execute this program. Reset go. Our starting of the program is from memory location 8003. Execute. Now this is successfully executed. Let's check our data and result in reset exam memory. First data is in 8000. Next, our first data is 5, which will add it to second data, that is 08, and the result is a D. This is how we can add the two 8-bit hexadecimal datas in the microprocessor 8085. Similarly, we can add 3 datas by using this microprocessor 8085. For this I have made another video which is in I button. Thank you, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.